This week we meet some crazy characters at the Mascot Games.
And then we get a behind-the-scenes tour of one of Orlando's hottest new prop shops.
Yes, plus the latest theme park news, a new giveaway, and more. It's all happening right now.
This week's show is brought to you by Theme Park Connection, where you can find the best in Disney, entertainment, and NASCAR memorabilia. Visit their showroom here in Orlando or online at themeparkconnection.com.
Mouse Fan Travel is our recommended travel agent for theme parks, cruises, and exotic destinations. For a free quote with no obligation, visit mousefantravel.com.
Undercover Tourist is our preferred supplier of discount tickets to Disney World, Universal, and other attractions. For the best deals and planning tips, go to undercovertourist.com or find them on Facebook and Twitter.
Hello and welcome to this week's episode of the show. I'm Banks.
And I'm Jessie.
Now, Elisa's out on a cruise this week with her boyfriend, lucky little girl, and so Jessie has been kind enough to come in and fill in. Thanks so much, Jessie.
Absolutely. Someone's got to keep an eye on you, Banks.
What? I mean, I can handle... Well, I've got a little reputation,
Just a little.
Okay.
Just a little.
Yeah,
I got the phone call. Someone needs to watch, so I had to step in.
I understand. You recognize Jessie. She's done some on-location reporting for us. Nick Hotel, you did the Ninja Turtles event with the voice actors. You're a huge turtle fanatic.
Huge.
Now, this weekend, there's a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle movie coming out.
Yes.
How do you feel about this? Because there's a lot of buzz about this movie.
I'm excited, nervous.
Yeah?
I am. It looks really good, and it looks a lot of action-packed stuff going on. And their recent trailer that they released actually talked about brotherhood and family and all the important values that Ninja Turtles have. So I'm hoping they play on that with all the action that we expect from a Ninja Turtle film.
Yeah, and I'm nervous that it's going to be kind of, you know, as they say, ruining your childhood.
Oh, it's evolving. It's evolving.
It's the Ninja Turtles for this generation. We have our generation Ninja Turtles. It's still out there. We can still watch it. But, this is a Turtles for the new generation, for the kids these days. And this is what they're going to like, I think.
I think the talent said it best when I was interviewing them, that this is a generation that grew up watching it. Mm-hmm. So this is in the hands of the fans, the script, the play, everything is all there. So we'll see what happens. I'm excited.
I'll be actually going out and see Into the Storm first, and then I'll go see Ninja Turtles. So
of course.
I love tornadoes. Well, anyway, there's a lot of news to talk about around town, so let's get to the news in the queue.
First up this week, the Holy Land Experience has opened a brand new attraction. I hope I'm saying this right. Golgotha the Skull.
Now, situated in the middle of the 16-acre Trinity Broadcasting Network-owned park, the exhibit is designed to recreate the location from the biblical land of Israel.
Built in part with stones collected from the countryside surrounding Jerusalem, Golgotha is built on top of another Holy Land Experience site, the recreation of the biblical garden tomb.
The new attraction is open now and included with park admission. I've never been to Holy Land Experience. Have you?
I have not. I wanted to go. It looks beautiful.
They always do that. Yeah, it's a very beautiful looking park, and they do that once a year where they have free admission to the park. It's always very popular. It always backs up traffic on I-4, but it doesn't back up traffic on I-4. Anyway, moving on. I really hope to get out there one day because it is very beautiful. It's an Orlando attraction, and I love the fact that they bring some of the stones from Jerusalem.
That's amazing. They have cool Bibles too, and all kinds of scripture that they bring over. I would love to go and just to see that.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Absolutely.
Now, moving over to the International Drive area, 2 restaurants have opened over at iDrive 360.
A Carrabba's Italian Grill and an Outback Steakhouse are now open at iDrive 360 near the Orlando Eye, still under construction. Mm-hmm. Both offered 50% of their proceeds from opening day to charity.
Yeah, that's great for them. Carrabba's features a new design that mixes traditional and contemporary, inspired by the look and feel of Italy. Outback Steakhouse features a new modern Australia building design, both inside and out. This whole area is really coming alive. I'm really loving the development of this. A lot of it's already open now. Have you been by the area?
I love the whole concept. Yes, how can you miss it from iDrive? It's gorgeous.
It's true. And I love me some Outback.
Bloomin' onions.
I'm an Aussie cheese fries kind of guy.
Ooh, both together.
Oh yeah, we're going there after this. We're gonna have some lunch there. It's gonna be great.
Absolutely. Speaking of giving back, Tampa's Lowry Park Zoo is doing just that with a special thank you for U.S. military and Florida first responders during the month of August.
August is Family Fun Month, and they are celebrating by offering free weekday admission to active and veteran U.S. military and all Florida-based first responders.
To take advantage of the offer, a military member or first responder will need to register online, print a voucher, and present it with a valid identification at the zoo's ticket window for entrance on any weekday during the month of August.
The voucher is valid for the military member or first responder plus one free guest. They may also purchase up to 4 additional one-day admissions at half off at the zoo's ticket window for use on the same day.
To register, visit lowryparkzoo.org/hero.
I love this. I always love when the parks do this. Busch Gardens and SeaWorld does this all the time for military. And,
Absolutely.
And I know Ripley's has done this before for a month. So it's always great to give back to these people who give to the community.
Coming from someone who has military family, it means so much to get out and not have to worry about finances and just enjoy the day. I think it's so amazing.
Exactly, and I have not even gone to Lowry Park Zoo. Have you been out there?
I have not.
I've heard great things about it.
We got a lot to do.
We do. We need to get out there and do some stuff. Of course, we need to end our week with a couple of pieces of Halloween news. Now, first up, Universal's Halloween Horror Nights has announced that Alien vs. Predator will be invading Orlando and Hollywood.
Halloween Horror Night guests and fans of these celebrated films will have a chance to live the horror of these diabolical beasts.
In Universal Orlando's maze, guests will find themselves thrust right into the middle of the primordial battle between the aliens and predators as they visit a secret facility.
Guests will have to navigate through the labyrinth of destruction within the facility as they struggle to survive the ancient feud between these two deadly species.
Ooh, I love this. Because this is going to involve puppetry. And if you remember last year with the American Werewolf in London, those puppets for the werewolves were phenomenal.
And Universal does it best.
Exactly.
They are going to rock this.
To be able to see those alien creatures come, oh my gosh.
Predator? Do you know how big Predator is going to be?
Are you an alien or a predator? Who do you like more?
Alien scares me more than Predator, but I love the Predator films.
Yeah. I never saw the AV, as I call them, the AVP movies, the Alien vs. Predator films. I heard they weren't really critically acclaimed, but I mean the idea there is perfect for a maze.
Absolutely.
So I am very excited to try my hand and try don't get the alien drool on you. That's acid. It won't come off.
Speaking of horror, Busch Gardens Howl-O-Scream has announced a brand new house, and you can choose some of the elements.
I love that idea. The new house is called Deadfall. In it, the ghosts of long-lost memories reach into the present and will not be forgotten. Now, these spirits from the past lurk in the shadows of a Victorian garden and greenhouse, longing to drag unsuspecting guests into their world. Visitors will have to try to escape before becoming a permanent resident of Deadfall.
Backed by popular demand, fans once again have the opportunity to vote on 3 key elements of Deadfall, including the name of the estate, a murder tool one of the residents fell victim to, and the name of one of Deadfall's residents.
Yes, voting has begun on the Howl-O-Scream Facebook page and takes place in a series of 3 Facebook polls over the course of 3 weeks. Like the Howl-O-Scream Facebook page to vote. I love Howl-O-Scream. I really, Halloween Horror Nights is amazing, but really Howl-O-Scream brings the thrills too.
I can't do it.
You can't do it?
I have tried. I've gotten there. I've gotten to the gate, and it just freaks me out.
We're gonna have to get you there this year. We are gonna have to get you there this year. Have you gone to the Facebook page to do any voting yet?
I have. I actually have.
What was the manor name that you voted for? Do you remember?
I don't.
I know mine was a Hemlock.
Yeah, it was the Hemlock, the one with the tree. I know. I voted for a tree.
I voted for that one. So I love this idea. They did this last year with Deathwater Bayou, and I'm glad they're bringing it back this year because it's a really fun way to get the fans into the creative process of Howl-O-Scream, and then they can see the things that they voted on when they go and scream their heads off. And
you go and scream your heads off.
Oh, I have in the past.
I'll watch it.
Oh, we're gonna get you there. I guarantee you, we'll get you there.
Hopefully.
Hi everyone! How about let's go to the Magic Kingdom for this week's Hidden Mickey. Along the interactive scenic route of the outside queue for the Haunted Mansion, a hidden Mickey made of barnacles is on a huge bathtub with the words, "Here floats Captain Culpepper Klein," The classic Mickey is tilted right and is below and between the letters R and C in the name. Happy hunting!
Theme Park Connection offers a wide variety of pins, props, figurines, artwork, signs, decor, cast member exclusives, and other one-of-a-kind finds. Looking to sell your old collectibles? Theme Park Connection will buy them from you. Visit their showroom located minutes from Orlando International Airport or find them online at themeparkconnection.com.
So, Banks, I
Yes?
was talking to Elisa, and I think we have the perfect assignment for you.
Oh yeah? I'm excited yet a little scared.
Oh, you
What
should be
what
very
is it?
excited. We think that you're kind of like the mascot for Orlando Attractions magazine.
Thanks. I think.
Yeah. So we were thinking that we would have you head down to the Mascot Games to represent Orlando Attractions magazine.
Whoa. Those are professional mascots doing all sorts of games. I don't really know if I'm qualified to do that kind of stuff.
Oh,
It's very physical.
Thanks. You'll do great. Yeah, I have faith.
So all across the country, people love sports, from football to baseball to basketball. There's lots of great competition out there. You got LSU in Alabama, Texas and Oklahoma, but those are just the teams themselves. Did you know that once a year the mascots get together and have their own little bit of a friendly competition? And what better place to have a mascot competition than right here in Orlando, Florida at the Amway Center, which is where we're at right now for the 21st annual Mascot Games. Lots of mascots are here to compete against each other for fun and for a great charity. Let's go take a look. Now, these mascots, they go through a lot of stuff. What kind of training do they go through before getting ready for the games?
That's like anything else. You have to go through endurance training. You got to build up your stamina. You got to build up your strength. You got to make sure that you take lots and lots of liquids, that you eat well. You can see it's a very strenuous event, but it's also very entertaining at the same time.
how did the Mascot Games start? This is the 21st annual version, right?
Yes, this is our 21st year, and it really was, again, when you're looking down that path of we're in the hope business. So much of what we do is all about bringing those opportunities for people to feel connected. Again, just to know that their environments may be impacted by difficulty. We're so there for them. We're the resource if they have lost a loved one due to death, or if they're experiencing a loss with a child that may have a life-threatening illness. You know, they look to New Hope as a resource for 6 counties here in the area.
That is great. And does this happen here in Orlando every year, or does it move around the country?
At present, we are just here in Orlando. Right. So I think as we look down the road, and a lot of the mascots that it represent, like the Northeast, they're saying, you know, we really could reach out to doing this in a lot of different areas. I think for us as a very small but mighty staff, and with an amazing amount of dedication in our committed volunteers, it's probably in the future that you'll see. You know, we thank our sponsors. I mean, it's amazing the role that they play, and it's fun when they get just as excited as we do to have the event.
Now, where can our viewers go if they want to make any donations to New Hope for Kids?
That is a beautiful question. Thank you. The easiest is to our website, and that is newhopeforkids.org. We have our Center for Grieving Children in Maitland, and it's, again, there's so many different opportunities for people to get involved with us. So we're just thankful for you to be here and for the opportunity to chat with you today.
Oh, well, we're happy to be here and check out the games themselves. Now, I know this may be one final question. It might be hard. Do you have a favorite mascot?
I do have a favorite mascot. It has to be our ambassador stuff from the Orlando Magic. I love him. Hands down, you love him, as does the community. So he is as good and green inside as the community sees, and the talent and the, again, amazing contribution that he's made to support this event. You know, bringing all his furry friends to the area. It's just unparalleled.
The next time you plan a Disney vacation, book with a travel agency that's been specifically designated as an authorized Disney vacation planner. Unlike some other agencies, many of our agents' exclusive knowledge of Walt Disney World can help you get the most out of your vacation, and the assistance of our travel professionals can help you get a customized Disney vacation that's just right for you, your family, and your budget. Start planning your magical vacation today by visiting mousefantravel.com.
A little secret of the theme park industry is that a lot of what you see in the parks was not created by the parks themselves.
Around Orlando, there are many prop and scenic shops that the theme parks will sometimes outsource their construction and design to.
One of the newest and most innovative shops is the Dino Rentos Studio.
What makes them so different from the other shops in town? We sent Andy to check them out, and this is what he discovered.
Hey guys, I'm here at Dino Rentos Studios. Now you may not have heard of them, but they make props and displays for amusement parks, for TV, for parties, for just about everything. We've got an exclusive interview and a tour. Come on. So I'm here right now with Dino Rentos himself. Dino, can you tell us how you got started in the business?
Yeah, actually I started 5 years ago in my garage. Started with $500, bought a couple of foam crafting tools, and started creating little props and displays for little movies and some letters for folks. Quit my high-paying computer job basically to do this. I always enjoyed making little models and dioramas when I was younger. I guess I went through my midlife crisis and decided to want to do something different, so I decided to go back into making models, and here I am today.
Well, we can't complain.
Yeah.
Can you tell us what kind of stuff have you done for the local attractions?
The local attractions have been fun to work on. Obviously, they're always a challenge, the perfection of what they want. But some of the nice things we've put together are things like the Freedom Flyer for Fun Spot USA. There's a 25-foot character with a steel infrastructure inside of it to make sure it can withstand the outdoor weather. Things like Legoland, we've done the Halloween kiosks, we've done their Christmas decorations. So those have been a lot of fun and enjoyable. And there's a lot of little projects that we end up doing for some of the major installers we end up doing some of the sub projects for them.
Can you tell us what's been your favorite project you've worked on?
We've done a lot of really cool stuff. I think the thing that the guys really enjoyed was the Microsoft Halo character that we had to do. The release of Halo 4, they forgot to order the character and they didn't get it. They needed this thing in a week and a half for the release date up in New York. So we worked pretty much 24 hours a day to get this statue, 8.5 foot statue done for them. The funnest thing I think was the Angry Birds set, a real life Angry Birds set that we ended up making for Angry Birds, the Philadelphia Eagles, and in connection with a toy company. And basically all steel with the Nerf ball, Nerf little birds, and it actually shoot this thing 100 feet out and knock down a 45-foot set, which was pretty cool.
Are you hiring?
So Curtis here basically has the ability to scan stuff in using our laser scanner. From there we can edit and clean up the scan. The scan allows us to take it, bring it into the machining section, and be able to slice it up into model parts. And then we can take that and bring it to the foam station and cut out those components. Those components then can be reassembled by hand, cleaned up, and then we can place whatever coating we want on it. So it allows us to take a small sculpture, turn it into a giant sculpture, which is kind of neat. So once the files come off the machine inside and they've been designed, we'll load them into the system here. And this system drives the routers. And this is a system that I basically built myself.
That's pretty cool.
So you'll never see any others just like this. It even has, this particular one has a 4th axis where we can take a column and put it in there and it'll rotate like a barbecue.
Oh, really?
And actually cut it as it's rotating, which is kind of neat. Obviously our foam cage, real simple, does straight cuts using a hot wire. So we put in the 8-foot blocks into here. We cut them up into different size sheets, and those sheets then can be cut into letters or particular shapes. With a turntable in the bottom, we can also cut out and make bottles or spheres or whatever else is necessary. You can see here, this is a customer is having a bar mitzvah. They want a baseball glove and a mitt. And so we took a 3D model. It was broken up, cut with the computer. You can see it's really rough.
Sure.
But it gives you the basic shape. Then the guys will take that and sand it and get it to where it needs to be. There's a lot of manual work that still has to go into it, even though it's computer cut.
Absolutely, yeah.
But it gets you the shape, and you're 80% of the way there.
Like I say, I can see it. You can just tell, just clean it up.
There you go.
That's cool.
Send it in. They're working on a baseball next. These are some giant horses for that giant sculpture for the Calgary Stampede. So they have their 10-foot horses. There's 4 of them lined up with roping and a wagon that goes in the back with the wheels turning. And
is this a permanent exhibit?
No, this is a very temporary thing. Matter of fact, on this here, they wanted it to look like bronze, but they wanted to keep the cost down. They went actually with just painted foam on this particular piece.
You really got to be concerned about what material you use, depending on who's going to be interacting with it or how long it's going to exist.
Exactly. When they're working on stage, you can get away with painted foam, save the money. If you're doing it in theme parks or anything that's public, it's
people touch everything.
We reinforce it with steel, we double plastic coat it, make sure that it's capable of being able to take the abuse. It's a totally different animal when you do that. We did the Satisfries campaign in November. Basically, we were called up to make 200 of these giant French fries with the hashtag WTFF on them, and they wanted them to go distributed throughout the country. And when they released the product, everybody was running around with these French fries and stealing them. And we had 4 of these boxes distributed across the country. They were set up. it had no name on it until they announced who was making the fries, and then they went out there and they put the label on there, and it was a big release for Burger King. And this is the last remaining box in the entire country, so we decided to hold on to it for posterity and keep it. It's a really cool piece. So Fox TV called us up. They have a TV show called The Following with Kevin Bacon. And all of the characters on there that commit crimes wear the follower's mask. And so they needed 1,000 of these for the new season to be able to send out as a promo. And these turned out so well that the TV show themselves actually ordered another 200, and they're using them in the TV
in the actual show.
Because they couldn't get these made for the price that I'm able to produce them for. So it turned out really well. And as a fact, the last show and the season closer, he goes, "I've made these masks for you. I want you all to wear them." And he lifted up the mask, and you'll see it's these masks.
And it's your guys. Yeah. That's cool. Stuff I see with the theme parks and the big. Is there anything that you do that like every man could order from you, or do you have little guys buy stuff too?
Absolutely. You know, we sell these tens of thousand size projects on our website. We have a lot of folks that call us that just have events and parties. Just want to decorate their event. They want a Statue of Liberty and maybe a taxi and what have you. So we do a lot of cardboard cutouts and stand-ups. And so we have orders that come in for $29 up to 200,000.
And people can just order that straight from your website?
Straight from the website. We're probably one of the only manufacturers that actually allows you to order online, pick your size, pick your colors, all the options that you want, place the order right online, and fulfill that purchase that way. And of course, you know, the customer service group is standing by to answer any type of calls and to help people with the custom pieces.
That's awesome.
Which is pretty awesome.
Odds are pretty good that you'll be traveling to the attractions with children in tow. Here are a few tips to ease your trip. First, many attractions have some sort of height restrictions for safety. Measure your child at home so you'll know ahead of time which attractions will be available to them. Next, if one child is too small for the attraction, that doesn't mean the rest of the family needs to miss out. Rider swap programs allow one parent to wait with the young child while the rest of the party rides. Then, the parent who waited can swap out and be allowed to ride almost immediately after. Finally, if you're traveling with an infant, know if your park has a baby care center and find its location. Baby care centers typically have private rooms for nursing mothers, feeding rooms with high chairs, diaper changing areas, and baby care products for sale.
Don't pay full price for your theme park tickets. Undercover Tourist gets tickets straight to your door for less than gate price. All tickets are new, authentic, and backed by one of the best refund policies. Our Disney tickets are RFID and FastPass Plus enabled and can be linked directly to My Disney Experience. Add a car rental and save up to 50% on your vacation package. Find the best day to visit each park and other planning tools at undercovertourist.com. Visit undercovertourist.com to buy your tickets today.
So last week, trivia question we asked about a previous episode of the show. Why does Princess Lolly think that Elisa's hair is brown? Now, do you have a good guess?
Something to do with, chocolate?
I think so. That is correct. She thinks that Elisa had too much chocolate, and I think I had too much chocolate too. I mean, this is
some licorice.
This is not even go-go tea. This is actual chocolate. I just didn't wipe off. I apologize. I'm a little messy today.
Last week's winner was Brooke Kennedy from Pennsylvania.
Ooh, you're very excited about Pennsylvania.
Yeah, I'm from Pennsylvania. Represent, Brooke, represent.
All right, awesome. Now, this week's giveaway, fun little bundle here. We've got a NASCAR baseball cap here with car 33 there. We have a Disneyland Hotel sign that came from Disneyland Hotel itself. It's very nice. You can probably hang that up on your door or something. And then a napkin from the old Club 33. Just recently got remodeled, but this is the old original logo of Club 33.
Absolutely.
So this week I'm thinking we'll do a Twitter contest. So head over to Twitter and do the tweet. I want to win the hashtag attractions giveaway from @attractions.
To enter this week's giveaway, send out that tweet with the hashtag attractions giveaway.
That is important.
Your Twitter account must be public for us to see it, and if you're under 18, please get a parent's permission. Each person will only be entered once, and we need to see your tweet by the end of next Tuesday, August 12th. One winner will randomly be chosen from among all the responders. Good luck.
Yes, now things are slowing down a lot as summer comes to a close.
Yeah, but there are still a few things to do.
That's right. On Saturday, you can see Taking Back Sunday. On Saturday, Taking Back Sunday. Okay, I mean, you guys get that right. Taking Back Sunday perform at Busch Gardens Summer Nights.
Or you can catch the last performance of Harambe Nights of the Animal Kingdom, narrated by Patine Miller.
I didn't get to see Harambe Nights, did you?
I did not.
Hopefully, maybe they'll bring it back.
I hope so. I hope so.
Yeah. Now, we want to thank Mouse Fan Travel as always. Let them plan your next trip, whether by land or sea. For a free quote without obligation, visit mousefantravel.com.
And much thanks to Theme Park Connection, where you can find the best in Disney, entertainment, and NASCAR memorabilia. Visit the showroom here in Orlando or online at themeparkconnection.com.
We're also thankful to Undercover Tourist, our recommended supplier of discount tickets to Orlando and California attractions. For more information, visit undercovertourist.com.
Remember, you can watch a brand new episode of the show each week.
You can also follow us over on Facebook and on Twitter.
Also, don't forget, attractionsmagazine.com for news and videos throughout the week.
Of course, there is the magazine itself. Our summer issue is available through our website, in our app, and on the Nook. Well, Jessie, I want to thank you again for coming in and filling in for Elisa this week. Great job
Thanks.
today.
You did good. You did good, too. Kept a good eye on you.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Now, we're going to have you, we're going to be going out to SeaWorld this weekend. You're going to come with us for Clyde and Seymour.
I know.
Their final shows this
Bittersweet.
weekend. I know, I'm very sad. So, we'll have that on next week's show for you. But other than that, we're ready to close it out.
Yeah. Thank you so much for joining us, and we hope that you'll tune in again next week.
Until then, be sure to visit your local attractions, try something new, and stay safe. But most of all, have fun.
Secret blooper of the week.
Are now open at iDrive 360 near. Just kidding.
This looks so lifelike. Wow.
Yes, it even accepts quarters.
That is amazing. Quality work. Is anyone else hungry?